Hello, it's Stacy, and today we're going to learn how to use our hips. So what we're going to do is keep our feet together. Now, if you bring one knee down, you'll notice that your hip automatically moves. So bring one knee down and see, keep doing it. 5, 6, 7, 8. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very good. So see how your hips move? I'm used to being on heels, but I'll do okay. Now, I may have a surprise at the end if we have enough time. Something that we can learn with the pole. But for now, we're going to work on the hips, and we may go to the pole with the hip work. So, practice this. Okay. Now, we're going to bring those hips to the side, to the back, to the other side, and front. Side, back, side, front. Side, back, side, front, side, back, side, front. Keep going. Side, back, side, front. Side, back, side, front. Those knees the knees are soft. They're not. They're movable. Remember, if you stay stiff like this, you can't do it. So most of the hip work comes from the knees. That's where it comes from. So let's go the other way. To the right, back, left, front. It's a good way of warming up your hips too. 4, let's just say 4, 5, 6, 7. It's not easy. 8. It's a lot of work because you're keeping everything else. You're keeping your upper body from moving, and then it makes it more dramatic. If you're moving everything, it doesn't make it as dramatic. And now let's do it again. Feet together, and we're going to go left, back, right, front. Those knees are soft. Okay, again, now to the right, back, left, front, right, back. It's good to practice this a lot so that it comes natural. Now see if you can go a little smoother, a little faster. See? And then the other side. You'll find that one side might be easier. It's good to know both sides just in case you want to get into a dance and they have a dance moves that use both sides. So another thing we're going to learn is the figure 8. So you're bringing your hip to the front and then to the back. While you're bringing the hip to the back, the other hip's coming towards the front. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here we go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's a figure 8. And see those knees bending. Boom, 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 boom. When the right knee comes down, the left hip is out. And then the opposite happens. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, always use those knees to get it out there. And use those knees a lot. See? Okay. So now we did those. Now, this is the part. We're going to come up to the pole. And we're going to put your hands down low and hold the pole. And then we're going to move those hips like we did standing there, but now we got something to hold on to and we can move. Front, side, back. See how my knees, now I'm doing the figure 8. See how the knees just can't do it without the knees? It might take a little practice, but you'll get it. If I can do it, you can do it. So now let's go around the pole using the move. Using that front, back, side. Exaggerate it back. What I'm doing now is I'm stepping out with my foot and then my hip is following. 2, 3, 4. Step, 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 and step. So that takes a little bit of practice too. So I want you to keep practicing that. And you'll know which way to go. I don't go that way very good. So I'm going to stick with my right foot, stepping out with the hip. Step, and it's just as if you're doing, it's kind of like doing the body wave too. You're stepping and then your hip is following. You're stepping, stepping, stepping. Just keep practicing. I know. Maybe you could look at me and understand. So now we're going to hold on to the outside, and our upper back, well, not really. The upper back is going to be facing the pole, but I'm really up forward. And I'm doing the step with the hip. Step, and then the hips going around. So once you can get that hip roll, you can step and go around the pole. Step. My head is on the back of the pole and I'm holding up high. And I'm turning, swiveling. If your back comes towards the pole, that's okay. Just keep those hips away. That's why I just keep my head there. Okay, it's a lot of work we're doing today, so just hang on. And so we can walk this way, and we can come step into it, grab up, and then walk around using our hips to the front, side, back, side. And that looks really pretty, especially if you're wearing heels. I wanted to wear heels, but I didn't wear heels because the move that I'm showing you with some of my heels are sticking to the floor and it's making me just plop down and it has to be smooth. So I am going to give you that little surprise at the end. Okay. So another move I wanted to show you is just like moving your hips and your feet at the same time. It's kind of like a swivel. So you're going to step, step, step. You're bringing your leg out and then you're bringing the other leg to meet it. Let me come back a little bit. So step, 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 step. It's kind of like, well, it's nice when you don't have shoes on or if you have a wood floor and you could just slide. But with carpet, it might be a little bit harder. But if your hands are down, you can just swivel, swivel, swivel. I'm showing you these moves so you can incorporate them in your pole dance. So if you want to do a little bit of dance, you don't have to be always doing tricks on the pole. You can do a little dance moves. Another thing is, sorry. So I want you to practice those moves. Just practice the hip moves over and over and over again. You can use these at the club, at a wedding, when you're dancing. So just practice your hip moves. The more comfortable you are with your hip moves, the more you can do and the more easier it will look. So now for the surprise move. Okay, so you're going to drop onto the floor. And one knee is going to stay up. You're going to hold on to the pole, slide down. So when you're sliding, one knee is straight, one knee is bent. You're holding on, you're keeping your back to the pole, and then you're going down. And then you're going to come to the floor. And then slowly, gracefully, you're going to get out of it by rolling onto your stomach, and then you can come up. Okay, let's do that again. I'm going to grab the pole, and then I'm going to come up. I'm going to come up slowly. Okay, because I'm going to do that again. So I hope you can see. I'm going to do it this way so you can see. I'm holding on. My back is to the pole. Boom. It's pretty. One leg's out, one leg's bent. Bring your hands down. I like to roll on my stomach to get out of it. So if you can't see me, I'm on my stomach. And then I'm just coming to my knees. And then I'm doing a hair flip. And then when I get up, I always like to get up kind of slowly and gracefully. So practice these moves, and I'll come up with something else next time. Well, thank you for watching. Have a great day.